Welcome back to Intables, everyone. So the market extremely slow today, looking for a bounce back going into next week, but we did have a major breakout with ADGI. I'm going to go over exactly how this one played out, and I'm going to go over the S&P 500, the 500 largest stocks in the market, so you guys can see exactly what kind of momentum we have at this point in time and what we're looking out for to have a bounce back. And all I ask in return for all of this is you smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that I mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over the 5-minute chart with you guys here on ADGI. We had a 100% breakout in the Intables room. Then I'm going to go over the S&P 500 with you guys so you guys can see what kind of momentum we have in the market. So as you guys can see on the 5-minute chart, again, we did mention them at $7.03, jumping up over $15 on the day, over 100% on that breakout. As you guys can see, we did have this increase in buy pressure, which gave us this confirmation on this momentum. And I want to show you guys exactly what losing momentum to the downside looks like on the RSI. Again, this is called bullish divergence, showing us that we are losing momentum to the downside. So as you guys can see, we did gap down here at $35, but as you guys can see, we actually were at $80 about 2 weeks ago. So again, we did have a major sell-off, so we were looking to see if we can reverse here. So to look for this reversal here, and what exactly we're looking out for is not just for an oversold RSI here. As you guys can see, we also do have our trend to the upside here, showing us that we are getting that decrease in momentum to the downside as we are oversold on the RSI. We are having our trend to the downside here on these candles, showing us that we could possibly reverse in momentum. Again, our candles going to the downside. Well, we have oversold here on the RSI, showing us our trend to the upside, showing us that we are reversing in momentum. And just as we had the 20-day moving average crossing back over the 50, we're looking to see if we can bounce off the 20-day moving average as we had, again, this reversal signal showing us that we could possibly reverse, looking to see if we can break above our gap down that we had here. Again, we mentioned them at $7.03 before we even broke above this previous gap down. And the reason why, as you guys can see here on the MACD, we have this increase in buy pressure, showing us that momentum to the upside, looking to see if we can break above that gap down. And sure enough, broke above that gap down, had this continuation and had this major breakout throughout the day. Now, as you guys can see, again, we did have our bull flag, we did have a spike, and we did break out of it, but however, we did not hold the body of the candle above our new highs here. Now, we did want this continuation here as we broke out of this pattern after having a 100% breakout. We definitely wanted this continuation on this break, but as you guys can see, we came back down, now testing the 50-day moving average, looking to see if we can hold it. And as you guys can see, going to extended hours, we had a pullback, now dropping below the 50-day moving average. So again, we are looking to see if we can bounce off of our bull flag here as our last result as a possible continuation. But again, ADGI, in my opinion, only on the watch if the market does continue to sell off and we do get more hype here on ADGI. But again, not exactly expecting a continuation, as again, we have been on quite the sell-off and we had our reversal here. So again, we were looking for this reversal today and sure enough did get it. Now jumping into the S&P 500 with you guys, I wanted to jump into this because again, the SPY and the market extremely slow today. So I wanted to make sure I cover this with you guys. Jumping into the 4-hour chart with you guys here, as you guys can see, we did again have this pullback today. And we did mention yesterday, if we did have this pullback, again, we broke almost into new highs, looking to see if we can hold new highs. We said that we're looking to see if we can hold over 475. As you guys can see, we did pull back. Now looking to see if we can bounce off the 20, now dropping below the 20. Now having a strong pullback here, but however, we did mention yesterday that we were looking to see if we can bounce off the 50. So as you guys can see here, we were testing new highs here. So in my opinion, we either were getting rejected to the upside on new highs, or we are going to continue on down and drop below the 20, but we do have the 20 back over the 50. Again, we were looking previously on this continuation sell-off, we were looking to see if we can get the 20 moving average to cross back over the 50. So now we do have the 20 back over the 50. So if we do not bounce back over the 20 moving average going into tomorrow, and we do come back down, we are going to be looking to see if we can bounce off the 50 moving average going into next week, looking to see if we can bounce back over. Again, this is exactly the level that we had when Omicron came out, and Powell was very bearish on increasing and tapering. So again, we had this continuation sell-off, looking to see if we can jump back over that level to make sure we do continue here. And after 468, it would be extremely bullish if we can continue on and break into new highs. So we will keep the market on the watch again tomorrow being Friday, leading into the weekend. Not exactly expecting the most amount of volume, but definitely keeping this momentum and continuing on up is going to be very key for us. Again, we had previously, again, this pullback that we had, and we're looking to see if we can continue. As you guys can see, we did pull back. We ended up turning into a wick here, and we did bounce back, and we continued on up. So again, the market very much on the watch. We could easily break into new highs and continue on into new highs. We are looking for this bounce back in the market. So a major pullback today, possibly just correcting what we had yesterday as a major breakout in the market. And if you happen to be interested in intraday perspective breakouts, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, and all of you instables that have been coming over and supporting the channel from the room, I appreciate every one of you guys every single day. Much love to every one of you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help others find it, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.